Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome to episode 4 of my Running Red series. In the last episode, I went ahead and set up the Tier 2 blood altar up here, and have some life essence in it. And since then, I grew some string and did a little bit of busy work and set some things up. I learned that one makes redstone by pouring sand, or pouring life essence into sand in your crafting window. So, what I did is I took some of the florbs that I have, which, by the way, I have 6 of them. I'm going to need 4 more anyway. And I threw the florbs into this little hole here and put some more essence into the tank here. And the reason I did that is I have some quests that are going to require some life essence. One of them over here is going to need the 4 buckets. I have 2 in the tank and 2 in the fluid duct for now. So let me go ahead and select this task and bind it, and then toss this in here, and it should accept all 4 of them. Oh, once I do that. There we go, 100% complete. Turn that off. And this should be done. I get some gunpowder. And then let's do this again. Only this time using that. Get this guy over here. Take the blood. Put it in. Throw the florb. More blood. Rinse. And repeat. Now that's bound to covered in all my friends. Let's just make sure. Covered in all my friends. Alright. Hit the lever. And that's complete. I can turn this in, get some ender pearls. I'll go ahead and toss the ender pearls and gunpowder in here. And then finally, with one more bucket of blood there, I can scoop it up in a bucket, or one more florb of blood rather. I can scoop it in a bucket, put it in a crafting window with some sand. I thought it was sand. Something is not working. Oh, it has, shaped crafting has to be to the side. Alright. That's fine. 4 redstone there, and I just need to get one more bucket of blood, which I have another florb here. I can go ahead and do that. Off to the side. 4 more redstone, and now I can turn in this quest. I will take the 4 apples there. So now I know how to make redstone. The only blinking quest I have here is bone marrow. I need a pneumatic. I need 2 pneumatic servos and 2 machine frames. Let's see what's special about these. Glass, iron, redstone. Okay. I need 2 of those, so I need some more sand. I'll go ahead and eat this. Add it to my life total. I should, there we go, it's filling up. And what was the other things that I needed to make? Machine frames. That's just like that. So I'm going to need a little bit more glass, which is good because I still need to empty this guy out. It has 462 life points left. My network has 30,250, and that is stored in there, basically. I also got a reward bag. What? Ooh, mob drops. Oops. You guys can go in here with your friends. Alright. So I've got some redstone. I've got some sand. Not much. I have one piece of glass. I can make a pneumatic servo, but I need 2 of them. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and work on that off camera. Getting those 2 things built. I am probably going to need to set up some sort of system with the portable tank over there at the mob spawner and have some means of getting the life essence into here, or maybe have 2 different networks. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But for right now, I'm going to work on getting some pneumatic servos and some machine frames. However, I do want to look at one more thing before I go on. Okay, so nothing else opened up there. That I still don't know how to do. And that is still blank. Okay, so I'll get to work on that, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm at the mob spawner because I wanted to test something. Right now, my current essence 3250. I have set up the altar here, and I have the dagger of sacrifice. And I want to kill things next to the altar. I am getting experience. And I'm getting loot. So... Ooh, boom. So let's see here. Right now, it is filling up the altar. It has just over 1,000 life essence in it, and that's going into the blood orb. Let's kill something else. Alright. Come here. Come get me. And with the dagger of sacrifice, it only takes 1 hit to kill things. So that's... Oh, there's some lag there. So I get the experience, I get the mob drops. Ooh, lapis lazuli sword. And I get all kinds of energy and or life essence into my blood pool, basically. I think that thing is full. Let's find out. I have 5,000. So that thing holds 5,000. Okay, cool. And I can just leave that there if I want to, but I think I need to take it with me. Don't you dare push me off the edge. Haha, you're stuck. Yeah, I know, you're stuck. I'm going to take this with me, toss it back in the chemistry set, and make some more sand because I need some more glass. Anyway, I just wanted to test that out, make sure it worked the way I think it does. And turns out it does work that way. So I can continue on with what I was doing. And I'm going to make those little gizmos and I'll be right back. Alright, couple of things. I'm never going to stab myself again unless I absolutely have to. That thing produces way more life essence than I ever could in any given time. So I'm going... that running up there is totally worth it. But since I'm going to be running back and forth a lot, I'm definitely expanding the walkway so I don't fall off or be afraid of falling off. I'll even put railing if I have to. But I have some gold, some glass, some iron, some redstone. Let's go ahead and make some of these things. Need to make 2 of those. And then I believe it was like this and this to make 2 pneumatic servos. And I've got some spare glass left over. So why did I need to make that? Oh, organ. Aqueous accumulator. Uh-oh. Machine from some tin. Okay. I have some tin. I think I can just craft this now. I can't. What am I missing? A bucket. I think I can craft it now. There we go. Aqueous accumulator. Here's the book. Tissues, organ tissues again. Bucket of lava. The dried blood is proved to be... Lava bucket. How do I make a lava bucket? See, I'm learning this stuff still. So I need a... Okay then. That's actually a lot easier than I had anticipated. You go here. And... oh, they're in this one. Bucket of lava. Let's go over here. This thing is just awesome. And even if the altar is full, you can still sacrifice stuff to it. So you get the experience, you get the mob drops, and you don't have to worry about durability on your weapon. If you knock me off, I'm going... Well, I'll die and then I'll kill you. Alright, so put that in there. And you can see... Oh, it has to be tier 2. Let me think about this. I'll be back. Okay, this seems to be working alright. The tank dumps quickly into the fluid duct, but the fluid duct dumps very slowly into the blood altar. So I don't know what gives with that. And also pulls very slowly from the blood altar. So maybe there's some sort of speed upgrade I could do. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, I have 1,500 life essence in there. So bucket of blood should turn into a bucket of lava. If this works the way I presume it will. Because this is a tier 2. Bucket of lava. Excellent. So now, basically, I just need to get some more life essence and rinse and repeat and do this again. And then I'll be able to turn in this quest or maybe progress to the next stage. I don't know. But I definitely do need another bucket. So I'm going to go take care of this and I'll be back. Alright, so after maybe 2 whole Minecraft days, maybe 2.5. It might have been as much as 2.5. Of doing a little bit of running back and forth, sacrificing things, moving the tank over here. I managed to fill the altar, fill the pipe, fill that altar, fill that pipe, and fill my network with putting the orb over there. So it would fill up as I was sacrificing things. So just a little bit of off-camera time. Everything is full now. Absolute maximum for what I have built so far. So let's go ahead and see if there's something else to do. Of course there is. I need to make an igneous extruder. So how do I do this? I have one of each of those. Some glass, some tin, and a piston. I think I might need to cook some tin. Yeah. Let's see here. That's the aluminum. There's the tin. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cook up and get everything assembled for what I need to build this, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if I got everything put together here. I need to make a piston. Have that. And then I should now have all the components for that. There we go. Igneous extruder. Moment of truth. Is there more? Organ system. Bucket of water and 64 cobblestone. Manual submit. Oh, phooey. Well, igneous extruder. Might as well get this going. I'll put it here. It's set to that mode. Need a bucket of lava. Dump. Did that work? Yes. And bucket of water, which I got previously. There. And now I just have to wait. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, a couple of things real quick. First, I didn't want you to think that I just used the last of the water that I had. I did come back here with that other water bucket and come around here and make a little hole in the ground, little 2x2 infinite water source, but this is a taiga, so I forgot one important thing, and that is the fact that in a taiga, water refreezes. So I had to come back here and be surprised by ice everywhere. But now I have a place set up. I didn't set up an infinite water supply back at the house because I didn't have a place for it. Now I have to make a place for it. So even if it's just a temporary place, I have one. So I'm here to grab this. But one thing I did not notice when I was over here, this is a dispenser. And I have melon seeds, bread, some more golden apples, and some steel ingots. I totally missed that, and I'm going to have to come back here with a pickaxe to see if there's anything under this. I would think that there's probably something going on in this column of dirt. I just don't want to... No, go away. I just don't want to fall out the bottom if it's hollow or something and get a surprise. So I'm going to be very careful when I investigate it, but that will probably be some other time because I at least want to have this walkway safe so I can run around much more safely than I am right now. But anyway, I have set up the igneous extruder, and it was set to just make cobblestone, so by now it should be ready to turn in, for me to turn in the quest. So let's get back there and find out. I am probably going to set up an area for farmland, especially if I'm going to be digging out all of that dirt. I definitely don't want to just use blood magic to make dirt. That's just way too tedious and not all that bright if there's dirt available. So I think I'm going to start digging that column out. Maybe I'll put a farm... Maybe I'll put it... no, I want it down here. I don't want it up there in case the neutral mobs come investigate. But this is a forest hill, so it's not going to freeze. So I can just put the water here and not worry about it. So there we go. A bucket of water that I can turn in, and a stack of cobblestone that I can turn in. Manual submit, claim reward. I get a bucket back, some sand apples, and a lava sigil. I have no idea what the lava sigil does, but there we go. Got some seeds, I'll put those in the corner. Contact with liquids is highly unrecommended. In other words, you get stored in a box. Alright, so what's next? We have... Well, those are repeatable quests. I don't want to deal with that right now. I mean, I could probably set something on automatic, perhaps. Maybe make a few more QDSs and get the farm going to automatic somehow. That would be nice. But what's this? Burn... in hell, I need 10 obsidian. Oh. So I'm going to need 10 buckets of blood. See? I'm glad I brought the water supply over. Alright. So I'm going to make this. and then I'll be right back. So it just hit me full force, the impact of the igneous extruder. I don't have to turn string into cobblestone anymore. I am so happy. Anyway, I have let it run its course and have switched it back over to cobblestone so I can start making slabs, so I can start making the walkways safer and doing some other building, or just use cobblestone blocks for building from now on instead of wood, because that still is a little bit expensive. I'll keep the tree, why not? But the quest is ready to progress. Domain of the Devil. Now I need to get to a whole new dimension. I need to get to the Nether, apparently. Uh, Deep, dark place. Please, portal follows some black igneous stone. However, now that we can create lava, that should be easy. Alright. Provided I have flint or some other means of igniting it. I could do the trick of burning a log on one side and having a log on the other and letting the two logs between ignite, but let's see what the options are. How can I get gravel? Obviously from compressed gravel. Okay. Enrichment chamber. Oh, that's why I had been looking up enrich, is because I wanted to know what this was about. And I still don't know. Alright. Gunpowder and stone make gravel. And that looks like that's how I'm going to have to get the flint and steel. Because I know I don't have one anywhere. Well, hold on. No, I still need the flint. Okay. So, I'm going to work on getting some flint. And I'm going to need to set up a place that I think is going to be relatively safe to get to where I need to go in the Nether. Let me look at these coordinates real quick. Negative 66 by 71 by 285. So if I go to, if I multiply those by 8, I'll get the overworld coordinate. So it might be simpler for me to just go to those overworld coordinates and make the portal there. Maybe? I'm not sure. I'll look into it. I'll be right back. There is one observation that I wanted to point out in case it didn't occur. If you accidentally do use your water and don't make an infinite water source, come back here when it's raining and you'll be able to, with a shovel, dig snowballs. Now that's important because the recipe, one of the recipes for water, involves snowballs in a magma crucible. You can get water out of it this way. You just have to get some power going to it. It only takes 800 RF, so it's not overly expensive. You can also put the snow blocks in there to get half of a bucket per. Let's see here. A snowball is, well, an eighth of a bucket, I guess. You can use a squeezer, but that means you have to already have something that has water in it. I don't know when or if I'll ever be able to get cacti, so I'm not banking on that. But the magma crucible, a way to do it. You could also use a smeltery, but there again, you're going to need to get a smeltery going and some lava production. Well, you can make lava from blood, but that's a bit much if you want to keep up with cooking things. Anyway, quit dancing at me. Here. Have a snowball. Now run. I'm going to get back over there, wait for it to stop raining. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep off the night. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm supposed to get to those coordinates in the Nether. As it turns out, those coordinates are this spot right here. This exact location, only at 71. I don't know how the height translates in the Nether to the overworld, but I decided to just leave it open like this. I wanted to do something a little interesting with it, the little archway with the half slabs, and I also added 4 additional obsidian to make it the full rectangle instead of just the base minimum 10. I wanted some in the 4 corners because really it doesn't cost that much more to do. Now, I am going to the Nether with a bucket of life because I don't know if it will evaporate like water will when you go to the Nether. I want to test it. So, let's light this thing up and see if we can do something in the Nether. Oh, I have slowly been accumulating armor drops from over at the mob spawner, as well as this lapis lazuli sword, and a full power 1 bow with a stack of arrows. So let's see how this works. In we go. I hope I don't die. Oh man. No, this is worse somehow. Am I at... I visited it. House of Hades, 290 by 378. I'm going to need more cobblestone. But the good news is, there are no guests. So that's something. Alright, I'm going to go get some cobblestone and figure out which way I need to go, and I'll be back. Okay, so I just had about the weirdest glitch error I've ever encountered in Minecraft, and I don't even know where to begin on this. Here's the rundown. I was coming back from the Nether, and I was going to get some more cobblestone, which I need to go ahead and get some more cobblestone. And when I came back through, it popped me through as normal into a Nether portal in this vicinity, probably exactly here, but everything from here, well, since I'm going to be showing you the short version anyway, might as well just fly and show you where the error stopped. Basically, all that was here was just the portal and the obsidian, obviously, but that's it. There was no bridge, nothing, and there was nothing here, nothing. Let's see here. 501. Nothing to about here. There was just nothing that I had done. Everything from here over was fine, but there was just nothing here. I mean, there was the spawn island. As far as I remember, everything was the way it was when it started. Just the island and dirt with a sapling and I think a chest here. Other than that, there was nothing. So I had to exit out, bring in a previous save. Well, apparently when I did that, something went wrong and it wouldn't let it load. So I had to go back in from a different save, touch everything up, rebuild this little ramp here, put the platform in, put everything else in. And I also, because of it not letting me load the map, I basically had to do this in a new thing. So I just got finished going through everything in the quest book up to the point where I am now. Let's see here, just to show you. I haven't gotten any farther. I'm still here, trying to get to there. Went through the portal, and that's it. Nothing else. No funny business. That's all complete. There's nothing. One quest available. Oh, okay. Nothing. Okay. Everything's kosher in here, but I don't know if that's like if I had chunks reset or what, but that was weird. Anyway, to give you the rundown of what I've done in here, let me zip into this. Just a basic little containment area. Nothing fancy. Well, I guess sort of fancy. And then a diagonal bridge. There are no guests, thankfully. And this is a very, very long journey over to these coordinates. Now, the reason why I'm also wanting to fly through here to show you what I've done is because this is just very boring. There's almost nothing to see at all. There are occasional features like this black blob coming up. I went ahead and... Oh, and these are just the lower half slabs, so nothing will spawn on them. So that's why there is nothing. So that would be a whole block, and then that's a half slab on top of it. As I was getting closer, I realized that it wasn't having anything spawn on it. It's just an ash cloud. Now, let me get back into normal mode and show you what I've got to deal with over here. I need to get to 290, which is, as far as I can tell, right above the end of that. And I have to get to a Y of 62, I believe it is. So it's probably right on that surface. So my plan is to just come in here with nothing on and kamikaze jump my way down, just so I can get the coordinates and see what happens there, because I don't see how I could safely, even remotely safely, approach this. I might be able to go back down. Oh, it scared me for a second. I thought I saw a ghast. I might be able to go down, like bucket down with some blood maybe, but even that, if I get close, anything that spots me will start trying to march over and jump at whatever platform I've got going. So I think I'm just going to carry it and or I know it's harakiri or whatever, and just jump, get the coordinates, and tally-ho back to the overworld. So I forgot to bring the cobblestone, or break the cobblestone down into slabs. So I'm going to go do that, get a little bit farther out, get above the coordinates, and see what happens. I will be right back. Hopefully, the overworld will be there. As a matter of fact, I'll cut here and let's just find out. Alright, moment of truth. Into the portal. Please be there. Yes! It's still here. Everything's still intact. It worked. Ooh, that looks really cool. That's centered enough. Get the little halo around that and take a screenshot. That's really neat. Anyway, I'm going to make some cobblestone slabs and go ahead and jump on in. So I don't need this many slabs. This can go there. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, real quick before I get all the way to the end, I wanted to mention, as a result of it resetting, I have no armor. All I have are... Oh, I should probably have left those in a chest. Oh well. Uh, all I have are the heart canisters. I have none of that armor that I had gotten from the. Oh, let me get rid of this. I do not need to be in cheat mode. Uh, all the armor that I got from the mob area, the lapis sword that was, I don't know, about a third of the way from being broken, uh, all that stuff gone. I didn't even want to try to deal with that. It was spoils. I will get it. I'm sure I'll get it again a billion times over. Not worried about that. Also, as I was going through and doing the quests, all the rewards, everything, all the reward bags, everything just went over the edge into the void. Didn't keep anything except for the hearts, so I could get up to the amount of health or the amount of lives that I had, and those canisters. That's it. So yeah, I went through and rebuilt the ramp and the other stuff, but I also lost all the gear that I had, so I think that breaks even. Anyway, I wanted to demonstrate this just so you could see what happens when you pour blood in the Nether. It does not go poof like water, so you can use it as water scaffolding, just so you know. But I don't care if I lose this bucket of blood, I can always get more iron and more blood. Let's get over to 290 and see. I should have brought a book with me, but that's alright. I want to see if just being over 290 counts. So I'm going to bridge over here, just so you can see I'm not getting shot at yet. I'm now over 290. I'll probably need to break this, come back in with a pickaxe or something. And I'm going to go check the book. I'll be right back and probably finish off the episode if this counts. If it doesn't count, then I'll take the plunge and then finish off the episode. So either way, I'll be right back. Alright. Being directly above the coordinates did not count. As you can see here, 290 by 378 has to be at 62. I have one other option, and I think I'm going to just deal with this in the next episode, because for all I know, there might be something after the House of Hades here. I'm going to go in with a bow. I'm going to have to get another bow. I might have an intact one in the chest up there. Get some more arrows, do some more killing of mobs in there, and then I'm going to go in, clear out the area that's closest, and then water scaffolding my way down, and hopefully by shooting the closest enemies away, I can avoid having everything right near me as I get down there. So I'm going to try to do this without spending a life, and so I'm going to do a little bit of preparation, and I will just pick that up with the next episode. I am going to be fastidiously making a backup every time, or try to remember to, every time I change dimensions, just in case something happens. So I have a base to work on every time I do that, just in case, because I really don't want to do all this again. So I don't know if any of you have had a reset from changing dimensions, or chunk reset, or whatever that's called. I'm going to look it up in the forums or something, see if something's wrong at my end or whatever, but that was just really weird and really annoying. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, because this episode's gotten a little bit long. So thank you very much for watching and dealing with my derps. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, or if you know anything about what happened, like coming from the Nether and everything being reset here, please leave a message in the comment section. I will be looking forward to any information you guys may have or any experiences, because I want to know whether or not I'm alone in this. That's just weird. Anyway, if you like this video and you like what I'm doing here, please feel free to give a like. I do appreciate that. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you know when my future stuff comes out. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.